Hello everyone. Today I'm here to talk about a very important thing in everyone's life that is called reading. Although the fact is that we are getting away from reading because of this fast life of ours and moreover the mobile phone in our hands. So we have to understand that reading is very important for everyone. It is the basic and initial step to enter the world of discussion, and moreover it is said that a good reader definitely becomes a good speaker and good writer, because whenever we read well we have content in our hand to talk about, to discuss, to argue. Not argue in the form of a debate, argue in the form of putting arguments. So I'm going to talk about one very significant strategy and technique of reading that helps us to comprehend the text well and make us give a better understanding. So the technique is SQ3R. And before I tell you what this SQ3R is all about and how it is going to help us to read and understand in a better way, let me select a book for myself and get something from the book. Okay, I think success, something that is very important for us. So I have taken a book of Dale Carnegie, Your Personal Guide to Big Success. Now we are going to talk about two important steps. S stands for survey, Q stands for question. These are two initial steps of SQ3R process. So for this SQ3R, we are going to do the surveying and questioning part all together. As I said, these two are the very crucial and important steps of this technique. And moreover, these two techniques go hand in hand. These two steps go hand in hand. So what I will do, first I have to decide whether this book is worth investing time and energy. So for that, this cover page, it is definitely appealing because it's talking about big success and everyone wants success in life. So, and second thing, the name of the author, these two caught my attention. So now what I will do, I'll go through the first page that talks about the blurb of the author. That seems nice and interesting. The books earlier written by the author. After that, I would like to go to the contents, and the contents part. Okay, this is something very nice. It says learn how to criticize without offending. Instead, inspire change. Criticize. Nice. Okay, then after having a look at the table of contents and finding it good enough, I would like to go through the note to the reader, and after that, maybe something that is nice, I'll simply flip the pages, try to have a look what this book is all about, whether I'll be interested in the book or not, how to close a talk against something relevant. Prevent worry and stress for lasting success. This book has lot many headings and subheadings, rather captions, that are catching my attention. So now I would like to go to the back matter of the book because that is also equally important. And when I reach the back matter, I find words of wisdom to inspire you. This has always been something I look for. So I would like to read few quotes from renowned people. Okay, after having a look, next thing that we go through is the back page, back matter. Back page also has something that is looking nice and appreciable, so I choose to read this book. Now I have done two things at the first step, surveying and questioning. I have surveyed the content, I have framed headings, subheadings, and then questions for myself. Now when these two steps are done, then I move on to the third step, that is the first R, that stands for reading. Now I will read this book thoroughly. That is definitely a time-taking process. I will read this book, I will Try to answer all the questions I have framed. This is called the first R. Then maybe I can take notes also, because taking notes always sharpens our memory and helps us to retain the information for a longer duration. Now the third thing I would like to do, surveying and questioning at the first step, then reading at the second step. Now I would like to go to the second R, that is recitation. Recitation is just like reciting the important takeaways, important key points that I have taken from the book. So I will simply recite for my own self what I have gained, what I have learned, what is going to be the addition in my already existing knowledge. So that is called recitation. And once we have done this R, then we go to the last R, that is review. Review is always the final step before the closing thing. Before I close the book, I need to review my progress. I need to review my knowledge. I need to review whether the questions which I had framed are answered properly or not. The last R says reviewing. So now we have learned survey, question, read, recite and review. And with this, we come to the end of this first thing. So happy learning, happy reading.